Alright, here I am at, well, at least as far as you can get at Mount Umanhum. There's a KLR. There's San Jose back there. Anyway, I just took it up Hicks Road and Mount Umanhum Road. And now I know why you don't put a center stand on a KLR650. At least a lowered, motarded 650, KLR650. It's because of this. See that? So these feet hang out pretty low, much lower. Let's go to the other side. They hang out much lower than the side stand. It's like down here, like almost right here. Like, I'll probably shoot another video with it up. By the way, it was very easy to get it up on the center stand because we're on the incline right now. It's gonna be a bitch getting it off. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so the center stand's got to come off. I'm just gonna sell it. Other issues I'm having with the center stand. So you see how it took like somebody took a grinder to it, right? I'm gonna have to take it very easy on the way back, so I don't damage it anymore. But it's, I mean, this is great center stand. It's good quality, good paint. I had to actually so you can adjust the height by moving these bolts around, and I had to actually lop off one of these holes just so I could get it to the lowest hole, because this was interfering with this, the leg. And then another problem is see here how these plates aren't aligned. What happens is when you get it up on the stand, the weight of the bike, it makes it pivot. So good thing these are 10.9 grade bolts, because if these bolts snap, the bike's gonna fall, basically. Because basically all the weight, instead of like being on all the whole arm, is transmitted to these two bolts. So I don't know, I guess it's probably not a big deal. It can probably handle it. It hasn't broken yet, so it's too bad. I really wanted a center stand because I really like center stands, and this one doesn't seem too bad. The nice thing is it has this little kick lever here, and yeah, good luck. I tried to get this thing up on the stand with my tennis shoes, and this thing is really, it's not wide enough. Basically, it's like, feels like it's gonna poke a hole in my shoe, but with riding boots it's okay. So, but yeah, it'll like go up a little bit, like 2 inches, and then it'll stop, and then you have to really muscle the bike up. So I didn't like that. But the good thing is it gets the wheel off the ground. Look. Yeah, it's on an incline right now. The weight is going towards the back, and it's not you know, could lean it back, but I guess it's the foot pegs are at a point, or at least the center stand's at a point where like it wants to lean forward all the time. But yeah, it's a nice center stand. I think it would be better on a bike that's not lowered. I don't know if there's a center stand for bikes that are lowered, but this one is not one. Yeah, I don't think my bike is that low. Oh, and another thing I noticed is shit. Oh, it fucking broke my lowering link. So I found out that oh, okay, let me take it off the stand. I'll show you. See that? See what it did to my lowering link? No freaking way, dude. Okay, I got it off the center stand. So, as you can see here, see that? Is hitting my link, my shock linkage. And this is a lowering link. So yeah, very bad. It's very bad indeed. So it's just, but basically it's just bouncing around, and then the suspension is moving at the same time. That's why I was like, hey, it's only touching here, but how did the back end get damaged? That's really hard to see. See how it's in the back end it's hitting, but here it's not hitting. It's because the suspension is moving, and it's just screwing it up. Man, I wish I could just take it off right now. I don't have any tools with me. That's destroying my bike. So there you go, Happy Trail center stand. It is a no bueno on a lowered KLR650. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, well, so I did a little review of this on the stand while I was on my bike. This is a Happy Trail stand for a first gen, I'm not sure, I think it's just the first gen KLR 87 to 2007 or something. And I just want to do a little review and like a little bit more into what I was talking about before and my experiences with this center stand. So I got it in this box here with a bunch of other parts, and I don't know, I guess it came pretty quick, but they shipped it to my other house. I don't know why, but it's okay, I got it. So but when I got it, now okay, I was surprised. Oh, it's pre-assembled. I have a SW Motec stand for my DR650. And I love it. I haven't had any problems with it, except it doesn't have one of these things. This is very nice to have a kick lever, because basically all you have to do is you just put your weight on it, and the bike kind of lifts itself up. It's great to have it. However, it doesn't work very well on the KLR. Anyway, let me see. I was surprised it was assembled already, because you have to assemble the SW Motec one. Well, it was not properly assembled when I received it. Let's see, I will put pictures in my movie when I upload it. But basically, all the brackets and stuff were on the wrong way, like completely wrong way. They totally dorked it up. Like the only way I could tell, well, one way I could tell it didn't fit. It says it didn't fit when I tried to put it on. First, like I noticed the spring is on the wrong side. In the picture, I think I don't. Oh yeah. Well, anyway. Okay, so here's the manual, and the only thing I could go off of is this picture right here. So when I first received it, hey, that's weird. How come the spring is on the other side, right? This was over here. So I said, all right, I'll flip it around, because this was interfering with I think the side stand. So I flipped them around, and then I tried to install it, and it's too damn narrow now. So what was the problem? Oh, these brackets here, the ones that swivel, they needed to be moved to the outside because they were inside now. So I had to take all of that apart and swap them. And to do that, I had to undo the springs, which are a bitch to put back. It's a real pain in the ass. And then the little ears that hold these springs are a real pain in the ass. Because like they just like kind of almost barely fit the spring. I mean, it's nice that it has the double springs. It won't flop around like my SW Motec does. But yeah, so that was the first thing. It literally took me the whole day to install this, when it should have only taken me like 5 minutes to install it. Because really, when this isn't together properly, all you have to do is take the foot pegs out, put the new bolts in, get your new bolts out, and then just sandwich the foot pegs between these two. Sandwich the foot pegs between or sandwich the center stand between the two foot pegs, and that's it. Should really only take like 5 minutes. It shouldn't have to take me like a whole day. And another thing is, so this was at the second to the lowest height adjustment. It was like right here. And to use this one down here, if you try to use that, it'll interfere with this. I'll have pictures of it later. They interfere with the legs. So I had to actually lop it off. See, you can see. Come on. There you go. There. Yeah, I had to actually lop off one of the adjustment holes. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I was ever gonna use the higher adjustment holes because my bike is lowered. And then they say you can use this on lower bikes. Well, they don't recommend it for ultra lowered bikes. I guess mine is pretty low. I'm not really sure how low it is, but it's pretty low. And I found that out the hard way when this started happening. Look at that. Yeah, it's horrible. And then the final thing was it was bashing up on my link, my lowering link. It actually like took off some of the link because this part here was hitting it. So I'm assuming that maybe if I had grinded this a little bit, yeah, maybe grind it off a little bit, it might have cleared it. But yeah, it was bouncing around on it, and it was destroying my bike. So it's gotta go. Maybe on a normal height bike it would be fine, but like I said in my other video, these feet are actually lowered in the side stand. I don't know why they would design it like that, right? My SW Motec has straight legs, so it doesn't. I don't have that problem, and even my DR is lowered, and yeah, so it's nice try, Happy Trails, but I mean it's a nice stand and all, but I don't like it, and so I'm going to sell it at a loss. I guess no center stand, unless I can find one that will work good with the lowered KLR. So I would really like one, but I'd really like to take some corners at some pretty good leaning angles, you know? Like literally every time I hit a bump or something, and I'm banking and I hit a bump, it'll scrape. Yeah, so the foot lever is nice to have. It really only helps lift the bike an inch or two, and then after that you feel like you have to pick the bike up, you know? So I don't know. I think this is the first time I ordered from Happy Trails, and I'm not very happy with what I got here. And I'm kind of scared to try anything else because these center stands aren't cheap. I don't know. Maybe a SW Motec would be nice, but like I said, I have to find one for a lowered bike. Alright, yeah, okay. I just wanted to be fair also. There it is. I'm getting ready to... I'm putting it in the box so I can sell it. Anyway, it does say on their website... Oh, I think I did mention it earlier, but it does say on their website that if you're lowered, you shouldn't get this. If you're lowered more than 1 inch, it's going to scrape when banking or cornering. So, should have just paid attention and just not about it. You know, you won't know until you stick it on there, right? But yeah, it just didn't work out for me, so it's too bad. I don't really know what other center stand to buy now.